The first thing is you're not born racist. You're not born racist. It's out there. It's out there. You know, people don't fear to say it. It's out there. But those people are ignorant. Ignorant, uneducated. That's what I call them. But it's out there, for sure.
I don't think it's easy for any kid to stand out somewhere, like I did, obviously because of my skin color. In the beginning, I didn't understand it. I thought I was like everyone else.
Anch'io avevo vergogna praticamente di me, perché dicevo, ma che sono nero, non è normale di essere nero nel mondo, o che è normalissimo. La gente non ti vuole bene, per tutto quello che fai nella tua vita non ti vuole bene, la gente ti odiano, queste gente ti odiano. Essere odiato, avere un senso di essere odiato fa male.
I would describe it as like, you know, someone always trying to make you feel less than what you know you are. I mean, that's a universal feeling, right? If you think you're at an 8 and someone always pictures you at a 5, eventually you're gonna be like, no, like I'm an 8, like I'm better than that, you know? And then when you know that the reason is the color of your skin, that's racism. I mean, there's no other. I think sometimes people try and complicate it, but that's what it is. Like, it's just a lower view of a person because of the color of their skin.
My parents always told me that I had to do more given the circumstances of my skin color to be accepted, to stand out. If I do something good, I would always have to do more. I had more in me than just German, not to bring the German side down, which I am proud of, which I love. He would tell me a lot to be careful. And knowing that, I think obviously you kind of shape a boundary to not let everyone in, because you don't know if they have good intentions on you or not.
You say, yes, I'm mixed race. You just say it because your parents tell you. You see your mom's white, your dad is black. You know it, but you don't know what it means. That's something you learn in life later when you make your first experience with racism. Sometimes I felt scared. Sometimes I was just angry and I wanted to fight. And sometimes it just hurt.
There was a nice thing on Instagram what I saw. There was like a college of students where the teacher or the professor asked her students, maybe you saw it as well, stand up if you want to be treated like a black person. And no one stood up. So that's racial injustice, because you know what's going on, but you're not doing anything. You know exactly you don't want to be treated like a black person. But we don't always have to go far, because we always say, yeah, look in America. No, it happens in our countries as well. It happens in Europe. We got people dead. We got people haunted for just their color. So that's racial injustice, because you have to look in the mirror and say, do I want to be treated like them? I think you don't. So help us to get better. Stand up if you see something, speak up.
Altre persone mi hanno detto, ma i bu razzisti ti danno fastidio? Ma se non sei tu, non puoi capire. Quello bu tu ti senti offeso, ti senti, diciamo, disrespettato, ti senti è vergognoso. Io mi sento molto male, dico, ma che cosa è? Perché fanno così? Perché sono così questa gente? Tu vuoi fare finta che tutto va bene, ma non va bene. Io ho rabbia, ho tristezza, dico ma voglio uscire a volte, voglio uscire dal campo, dico ma se esco do ragione a loro.
Some clubs get fined more for being late out the dressing room than they do in racism. Like, you know, take it seriously. Like, this is a serious thing. Particularly when a lot of players are black players. You know, they shouldn't be walking out the field thinking, well, what do I do if, you know, fans start singing racist chants? So I think it starts from the top. It starts from the authorities. It starts from the clubs being punished enough to be able to say, we can't have that happen again. We can't have stadium closures. It hasn't happened yet in the Premier League.
You hear people chanting, why the people around don't say anything? Why do you act like nothing is happening? Because it's in the system. It's something they think they cannot change. Because, yeah, what can I do about it? It was like this, it's always going to be like that, but it's not going to be like that anymore. Because we're tired. We're not going to surrender. We're not going to give up now. Because that movement, what is happening right now, that's what we needed. And we're not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. You want to be treated that way? I don't think so. So help us.
Just, respect each other, man. Nobody's born racist. Just educate yourself, man. Educate yourself, show respect to the people. That's it. But just let the people live in peace. It can be so much easier.
Especially now, we need the white people. We need them to be behind us because you are the one who can change something in this world.